sports done right. And one of the things we talk to coaches about is partnering with officials in this conduct environment. You know, each of them have a different role, but really the same purpose, right? To make sure that the kids have a great youth sports experience. How can in your opinion, how can an official partner with a coach to try to accomplish that?
Again, that early communication right away, right? You just have that, you set the tone. Hey, coach, I'm Tony. This is Dawson. We're going to be your officials for today. If you have any questions or concerns, by all means, bring it to us. We'll answer your question, but then ready to get back to work. So let's make sure that we have good sportsmanship, because it starts with us, right? Because they're all watching us, the players from the side. And then, yeah, you just, if you can set that nice tone right out of the gate, and most, again, coaching's a tough gig, right? It's that they're working hard for their team, their community, you know, all the families that are there for that day, and I get it. So if we can keep our emotions, you know, at a simmer, right? Officials always have to live on that nice, calm line, because the game is going to be up and down. The game will always go up and down. Doesn't matter what it is. It's basketball, right? And we just always have to live on that calm line. And when we can do that, I think that helps the game progress and have flow, right? Because it's, you know, if it's a judgment call, that's what it is. It's judgment. If there's a rule interpretation, you know, was that over and back, or, you know, were they in the arc? I'm thinking, you know, higher up stuff, because they don't have arc in the little, you know, in the lower level stuff. But, right, I mean, rule stuff we can talk. Judgment, we should just let us, you know, the coaches got to live with our judgment and make adjustments. You know, it's that ebb and flow of any sport. So
I think that it's extremely crucial that even at a youth game, and I know this doesn't happen a lot, but this is why we would want this to happen in grade state, especially in any tournament where it is a conduct first environment, that we have the human element of coming together, introducing ourselves, meeting each other. Here's the reminder for today that it's about the kids. Keep your competitive energies in check, respect officials and opponents, and we're here to work hard for you today. Please make sure that if there are questions during the game, that we are approachable people and we're going to talk to you in a respectful manner. Please don't yell across the court at us. We'll get to you. So there's that almost alliance or collaboration that you're getting out of it. And you don't have this separation where two people just, they get done with their last game, the horn blows, they put the time on the clock, and they step onto the court and nobody knows who they are. That is starting a game out on the wrong foot. And I think that that is very important. More at the youth game. We do it all the time at the high school level, varsity, JV, where you're introducing yourself to the coaches, you're having a banter back and forth, you're maybe getting to know some of the captains previously, but I think it's very important in the youth game that you do that as well.
right. And as an official, you should have a really good mindset coming into that, you know, that Saturday morning 8 o'clock game. Let's make sure that we're prepared physically to be able to take on the challenge of working those 4 to 6 games, whatever it is. And then that makes sure that our mindset is correct going into those just as well. Again, when we can show that, hey, it's enjoyable to be here and we're going to have fun even in the heat of battle, right? I mean, kill them with kindness, right? And if a coach is not, you know, cooperating correctly, then use the tools that are in your tool belt, right? We can give a warning, and then if a coach goes right to where it's a technical foul, you got to tee them up. But let's make sure that we try to keep them on the ledge and don't try to get them to jump, right? We want to try to work with them, and the more we can communicate and the more that we have a clean mindset and a fresh body, the better we're going to be. So
a lot of the comments that you make, I think, apply the same way to the coaches too. You know, again, I've officiated, but I've done more coaching than I have officiating, and I look at it the same way. I want to introduce myself to the official that I'm working with that day and start that human relationship experience right out of the gate. You know, I always even tell my kids, like in baseball, tell the catcher, hey, first thing you do is you go out there and shake hands with the umpire and tell them who you are. So tell them thanks for working today. I said, it makes a huge difference in how you're going to get along with them during the course of the game. So I think those comments are great, and they apply just as much to the coaches being part of that relationship as the official.